Mm-hmm. I'm back. I know that I am posting a lot of videos, however, I'm posting instead of streaming, however, okay. I haven't seen this in a while. Hold on, I need to focus. Ugh! What? I thought this was protecting. Oh my gosh. You didn't see that this is free? Are you mad? Are you like out of your mind? Are you blind? This is what will take the queen. Oh, an entire this could collapse my life. This could collapse my life. What was he thinking? I'm choking on popcorn. Uh, I don't know if I should castle. Is this game going in my favor or what's going on over here? What am I doing? I don't want him to capture my this pawn over here in this corner, so I'll just do that. What? Okay, this guy's probably having a bad day. That is literally the only thing making sense. Let's push that there. Okay. Mm, this is some crazy stuff going on here. I want to eliminate one of his knights. Okay. Is it me or is this game just being funny? Maybe he's having a hard day, eh? Or maybe he's being strategic, who knows? Who knows? Hmm? Because something is not adding up. I wish for him to put his queen in c4. But where can he go? In that corner. In that corner. A2. Not even just A2, he has B5. B5 and A2. And not even that, they see, well, I don't think he would want to go to C4 or C2, or even D1. My time is on 222. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. He might just move on 222. Oh my gosh, I was right. I was so right. I predicted that. I'm so wise. What did he do? Check. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mama say you're a pretty girl. What's in your head? It doesn't matter. Brush your hair, fix your teeth. What you wear is all that matters. If I do that, he'll put me in check and take my rook. We'll review this afterwards. Now he might put his queen. Oh no, my brother. You can't do that. Have a brain. Have a brain. Come on. Anyway, let's review. I feel like I'm just getting too good for this. Ugh. I haven't even reached. Wow, am I choking on popcorn? And I'm also too big for my shoes, eh? Too big. I was playing black again. So, see. He moved in front of his queen, which is fine. Capture, check. I chased, which is not really a good move. I literally should just let him take the pawn, to be honest. I had thought that this knight would protect this bishop, and then I could put him into, you know. And I was so freaking fast with it. Like, he could have put me in check. And then, but he didn't see that, so I was like, what? Let me just take your bishop. And now you can't castle. And I do that, and he does that, and I'm like, okay. This game was very weird. Very weird. And I feel like at this point in time, this person is on 1275. So they should have known that. Well, I should have known that they would have been chasing my bishop away. However, this could have been detrimental, to be honest, because where was I going to put my knight? Like, literally, where was I going to put my knight? So he didn't see that, and I was like, what? And then he brought out his bishop because he saw that, okay, if I push this, she'll go there, and then, you know. So I should have done something about it too, but I didn't, I guess. Castles, and I was very scared that he would come in here to come and ruin my freaking house. And then I was like, okay, let me just take this knight. And he ran, and I was like, what's going on? Why do you keep on running? Why you keep on, you chase, but you run? And I'm like, okay, where's he going? Does he feel like that's a corner? Because that ain't no corner. Okay. So I'm thinking he's gonna take my freaking knight. He runs. I mean, he chases, and I'm running, because duh. And he runs, and I'm like, why? So I do that, hoping that he would take, and then I would take, and then he would take, and then I would take, and then he would run. That makes sense, but he ran. He didn't take. And I'm like, okay, fair, you don't have to take. And he captures with that, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's not a problem, it's okay. Over here, I'm trying to get that bishop, right? But I'm realizing I can't take the bishop because his queen is over there. So I put him into his queen into jeopardy. He doesn't run, he puts me into check. And I'm like, dude, there are like 3 or however more places. 1, 2. Okay, well, you don't want to go there. 1, 2 places that you could have gone to. You would have lost a bishop, but it's fine. Now you're losing a whole knight. And I took it, so he took and I took back. Okay. And now he wants to double attack on my freaking knight, and I'm like, boy, bye. Do you see this? It's the bishop. What does it do? Protect that. You are finished. So he runs, and let me see what else I could have done. Nothing. I took, and he took. I can't take because his queen is over there. So I decided to be less ambitious and hide. And this is where things become so interesting. You gotta be careful. So I take, and he decides, okay, let me do that. For whatever reason, I would have loved to move this here, there, and then check, queen, gone, without any repercussions. But you gotta act really quick because you don't know what could happen. He puts me into check, and I'm like, okay, if I had taken my king to put it here, he was going to say check, and then I would have had to come here, and then he was going to take my rook, and then I would have taken that, and then it would have dragged, and by then he would have probably come up with some devious plan. Do you understand? So I do that, and he does that for whatever reason. Probably want to do that by putting his queen into f7 and then check, and then boy, you just blocked me. Like, do you see, this was open, and I was like to myself, how am I gonna put this guy into check mate? And then he did this. Sometimes, okay, let's keep something in mind. Sometimes I say certain things like, how is this guy gonna, how am I gonna get this guy into checkmate? I forget that I'm actually playing with real live people. And sometimes I have like somebody chatting to me some really foolish stuff because they lost. So I forget that I'm playing with actual people, so don't mind me when I say certain stuff. Checkmate. That was nice. That was nice. Please subscribe, please like, and please comment. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.